Hey y'all, hey Angie, hey Dina, hey Linda. How y'all doing? How everybody doing? And where's Wanda? And where's Tracy? How it is? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on TikTok? How y'all doing on Facebook? Even though I don't see anybody. How y'all doing on YouTube? How everybody doing? I'm give everybody a little time to come in. How y'all doing, Linda? How y'all doing? And let me tell y'all about y'all though. So why I'm talking to y'all on YouTube. Now I know y'all saw that little string of hair that was hanging from my chin, and ain't none of y'all said nothing but Pam. Y'all ain't said nothing. I had a little string right here under my chin, just was hanging there. And when I went back and watched the video, I was like, you mean to tell me how y'all doing on TikTok, Courtney? You mean to tell me only one person say, and you got a little string right there. And it had the nerve to be great. Like, oh my God. So they sent me a little DM and said, can you please just get that little one string? I had one little string right here. So while I was laying down, I was feeling for it. And I finally got it and I pulled it. Thank y'all for not telling me. hmm hmm But the topic for today is stop letting people control you. hmm That's what the topic is for today. hmm Hey, Paul, hey, Queen. hmm I know y'all say every time I come in here, on here, I'm always eating something. hmm Trying to get fine. hmm Yeah. Oh, that was Winder, one of my number one fans. hmm So listen, y'all. So today, I went and got my car washed, right? So in the process of me getting my car washed, I went and got me something to eat. I went to Hooks. For some of y'all who don't know, it's Uptown. And it's Arab. But every time I get my car washed, when I go up there, I know you lying. They'll be all right. I clean it up. But anyway, every time I get my car washed, Hooks is next to the car wash, and it's Arab. And they have fish and hot sausage sandwiches, and they have po' boys and they have seafood platters and stuff like that. So I always give me some. So I ordered the fish. I didn't want no fries. So I ordered the fish and the fried rice. And let me tell you, I still got a little bit fish left because I'm not a big eater. So when I started eating the rice was too damn spicy. So I told the young man when I was going through the door, he was coming out the door, going to his car. So he was about to let the door, and I said, yo, we got to understand, everybody wasn't born in a family where they taught them respect, boundaries, and certain things in life. Hey, Tracy, girl. So I asked him, I said, get the door for me. So he got the door and he went to his car. So after he got the door, he went to his car. Um, then I ordered my food. So when I got the rice, hey, Janice, when I got the rice, I told him, I said, the rice is too spicy. He had an attitude. I said, the rice is good, but it's too spicy. So he had an attitude. And I said, hold up, baby. I say, I didn't say, I didn't say I wanted my money back. I said, but it's too spicy for me. Now, when we go different places in New Orleans, down south, why everybody got to cook with spice? Just make me under. You got to have spicy red beans, spicy turkey, spicy wings, spicy potatoes, spicy pig feet, spicy pig. Everything got to be spicy. Everybody cannot eat that spicy shit. Why is it that? Because we the spicy people down here. Why every time y'all cook, y'all gotta add that spicy shit in y'all food? Everybody, I be telling a lot of people this. It could be a family member, it could be whoever. When you cook, don't just cook like you cooking for yourself. You like all that spicy shit, that Zatarainch shit, and all that kind of shit. That's what you like. But what about the other people that don't like spicy stuff? I mean, at one time I did. At one time I was able to eat that, but I guess as I got older, certain spicy stuff it just make my stomach hurt, and I can't eat it. So it was real good. I ain't gonna lie. When I first I ate a little bit, but I was like, "Oh, this good." With a lot of shrimp, it was shrimp fried rice with a lot of shrimp and everything. But the only thing, what's going on TikTok? Why is still saying two people on here? And I know it's way more than that. And what's going on? Let's see. Let me see what's going on here. Cause y'all be playing with a girl on these platforms. What is they on here? It say 9, and it say 7 like with 12 people on YouTube. But anyway, y'all play all type of games. But I'm gonna continue. Hey, pickaboos. Hey, haters. Hey, how y'all doing? So I know it's more than 2 people on TikTok. I know it's more than 13 people with 7 likes on here on all the platforms. I know it's more than that. But anyway, and continue because they've been doing this for quite some time. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right. Thank you, self. So he said, give it here. And I say, hold up. I say, calm down. I say, I'm not disrespecting you. And I say, I just can't eat the spicy stuff like that. So I don't know if he thought I was saying it was spicy because I wanted my money back. That wasn't the case. It was spicy. It was too spicy for me. So he had the guy to fix me some fries. And the fries was real, real good, the way I like the fries. So when he was handing me the fries, about 3 or 4 fries fell out the little container. And he snatched that back. And I was like, no, baby. I said, just give me my fries. I said, it's okay. So anyway, y'all, I said all that to say that I calmed him down. I diffused the situation. Because see, some of these people don't realize, I don't care if they black, white, green, or blue, Arabs and all that. At the end of the day, if I had my own business, I will not treat my customers. Now, mind you, it's in the hood. And I'm sure they got all kind of nasty people come through there, won't fight, won't this and that, won't catch a fit and all that kind of stuff. Now the counter is up here to me. When I first started going in there, the counter was low. So they must have had an altercation in there to where they had to lift the counter up. All right. So he had a little attitude. He took the rice back and threw it in the trash. And I said, come on now, baby. I said, it's not that serious. I said, don't do that like that. So I said, you ain't even give me no napkins and you ain't give me no ketchup. So he gave me some napkins, he gave me ketchup. And I say, thank you. And he ain't say nothing. So I said, thank you again. And he said, you're welcome. Okay. We gonna do this the way it should. We gonna do this the way it should be. Y'all fixing my food. I'm paying y'all for the food. Hey, Jackie, I'm paying y'all for the food. So we gonna resolve this. It's not that serious. See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna argue with nobody that's fixing my food. But at the end of the day, this establishment, and I'm not gonna let you handle me no any kind of way because at the end of the day, y'all gotta learn how to be a people's person, a person, people, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, people's person, whatever. Y'all gotta know how to deal with people when y'all working in establishment and working behind them counters and y'all got, I understand sometimes y'all have y'all little bad days and y'all go to work and all that, but you cannot take your bad attitude and your bad days out on other people that has nothing to do with what you got going on. A lot of y'all take your anger, your frustration out on people. And people don't have nothing to do with what's going on at your house. People don't have nothing to do with what's going on with your children and your grandchildren and all that. Y'all need to take and leave some of that shit that y'all be taking to your jobs and all that. Y'all need to leave your attitude at your house. Y'all really need to put up a facade when y'all work on certain jobs. If he ain't came home last night, she ain't came home last night, or somebody ain't give you the money for the bill and all that kind of shit there, don't bring that to your damn job. If you're mad with your husband and you got a little attitude and y'all got some shit going on, or y'all sleeping in the bed, he on that side, you on that side, and y'all ain't having no type of sex, no relationship or nothing like that, y'all ain't even talking, y'all back to back, that ain't got nothing to do with people on the outside. I'm just saying. Anybody want to chip? I'm just saying. Let me tell you about yourself. And it's a word. I'm about to talk to somebody. Mm-hmm. I'm a little closer. Jehovah told me to tell y'all, stop whining, moping, and complaining. Look around at all he done for us. And you start talking about, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. Yeah, years ago I used to have this. Years ago I used to have that. And I don't have this, and I'm getting older now. We all getting older. And at the end of the day, do y'all see me coming on here crying and whining, talking about, oh, I'm so sick, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, and it's going on in my life, and they keep on picking with me and this and that. When they pick with me, I pick with them. But I'm not gonna be on here whining, talking about what I ain't got. Because if he say I supply your each and every need, well, who you believe in, who you trust in? Trust in Jehovah like you trust in that man to come home every night. Trust in Jehovah like you trust in everybody else that failed you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's sick of y'all. He's sick of y'all whining and complaining and crying and moping. Oh, I ain't got this. The bills ain't even due yet, and you worried about where you gonna get the money from. Darren. The bill, Sandra, the Tracy, the bills ain't even due yet. All you know is it's about to be August the 1st, so you in panic mode. You paranoid right now. It's about to be the first, and I don't have my half of the rent. I don't have my rent money. I don't have the house no money. I don't have the car no money. I don't have the car insurance money. I don't have. We ain't got no food in the icebox. And these children about to start school. I ain't got nobody to buy no school shoes, and I ain't got nobody to buy uniforms. Stop moping and complaining. How many months the children was out of school, and how many weeks they was out of school? So you mean to tell me when everything was going on sale, you should have been getting school shit when all the shit was on sale. Don't wait till school about to open and I ain't got nothing and I ain't got this and this and that. Maybe if you start living your life right and stop being involved in other people's mess and shenanigans, maybe God could open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing on you if you would stop moping, crying, and whining. I ain't get the child support check, and I ain't get this, and I ain't get that. But I tell you all the time, he said, I will supply your each in every need. He said, every need. What get me with a lot of y'all, and I've been there before too because I didn't know no better. What get me with a lot of y'all put your trust and faith in man. I ain't never heard so many women in my life talk about what a man ain't doing, and he ain't doing this, and he ain't taking care of his children, and he ain't paying the bills, and he ain't taking care of his responsibility. Girl, whether he take care of his responsibility or not, I used to go out there and get it. I ain't sitting home waiting on a dream. Nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And some of y'all still sleeping. And every time y'all go to sleep, y'all dreaming about money, dreaming about this. But a dream is a dream. Just because you dream that some money coming, the money ain't came yet. So you just gonna keep on going back to sleeping, and the dream must mean something. It must mean about, oh, my right hand itching, I must be about to get some money. You don't deserve no money. I listen to a lot of y'all be complaining about what y'all can't do with y'all one child, y'all two children. But I raised 4 children on a fixed income. Mm-hmm. 4 children. Uh-huh. From a wheelchair. Big. And y'all still around here talking about, oh, wow, I can't do this, and I might have to call this one, I might have to call my mama, and this, I might have to call my dad, and this, that. How you want to call the mother or the father that you've been disrespecting the whole while? Now you need them. And you feel like, oh, I need them. They should be there. Or they should be there for you after you didn't disrespect them, you didn't degrade them, you didn't talk about them, and now you need them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that God told me to let y'all know, Jehovah told me to let y'all know that y'all, all y'all do is whine and complain. And nothing he do for some of y'all is never enough. It's never enough. Some of y'all got more than enough. And when some of y'all leave this earth, that shit's still gonna be here. Somebody gonna tear your cars up. Somebody gonna tear your house up. Somebody gonna spend all your goddamn money. So that shit that you got, at the end of the day, you only setting it up for somebody who ain't even gonna appreciate it. Clock that tea. I'm just saying. Since you holding on to your little coin purse like they used to have back in the days, a little bit of coin purse. Since you holding on to the little coin purse, but if you expire right now, the little money you got, baby, they gonna set a line, they gonna bury you, and they gonna spend that shit, spend that shit. Yeah, the money that you scared to spend. Uh-huh. It's all right to save money, but you think me, I'm 60 years old, and you think I'm allowed to devil? You're like, well, you're 60 years old. You don't need to do nothing with your money, girl. You just need to lay there and just, and when you croak, so I'm gonna just let it sit. And somebody, I'm gonna just let it sit and if I don't know if I'm gonna leave today or tomorrow. So when I leave, somebody gonna get that shit. And they gonna spend that shit. They gonna spend that shit. I got people in my family. I got people in my family that have money, and at the end of the day, don't want to buy a decent car for themselves. Well, I'm gonna just leave my money to the church. Go ahead on and leave your money to the church. Go ahead on and leave your money to the Catholic Church. Go ahead on. At the end of the day, you don't know where your money gonna go. You might be leaving it. God forgive me. You might be leaving it to what they call them, the pastors at the churches and all that. You don't know what they might be playing with the boys. Might be taking the money and going try to get somebody little boy. So what makes you think, oh, cause he a pastor and he in front of the congregation and he making you feel good by delivering a message and all that. So you just gonna leave your money to a stranger. And that's your money. So basically, if you don't leave it to the stranger, most likely you're gonna leave it to the state and they're gonna spend your money. I don't get that part with some of y'all. It's your money and it's sitting there. But ask yourself, if he take you right now at a split second, and if you ain't got no will, you ain't got nobody leaving your money to, you ain't got nothing written up because y'all don't like to talk about wills and shit. Somebody that if your son got a wife, if your daughter got a husband, if everybody got boyfriend, girlfriend, and all that, you might not like your daughter-in-law. You might not like your son-in-law. But if your son get the money and he got a wife, he got a lady, they gonna enjoy your money. So, girl, if you up age and you got money and you're not enjoying your life, something is wrong with you. I'm just saying. Don't get mad with me because I get out and go outside and get in that E350 and I be on the highway and the byway. I be saying, hey, girl, if you don't get your tail out of this bed and move around, I don't know about y'all, but I be getting it in. Whatever I feel like I want to do. And for the record, I'm going to Columbus. Mhm. I'm not going to tell you why I'm going to Columbus. No, I'm not going to get my butt done. No, I'm not going to get my titty done. No, I don't need no stomach because I ain't got no stomach. I don't need no reduced fat. But I'm going. How about that? And listen up. So, a lot of y'all need to look in the mirror and make a decision on what you want to do with your life. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait till I finish my book. I can't wait till my book is finished. When the book is finished, everything will be out in the open. And I can have my little interviews. I can talk about everything that's in the book and this thing. I can expose the people for their lives and all that kind of stuff there. And then I can move on with the rest of my life. I'm just saying. I can't wait until the book is finished. So all the naysayers and the haters and all that, you know what people be saying? But damn, I was on that live and I was listening. I ain't never heard that part before. I guarantee y'all, if I talk about my life story every day, it's gonna be some shit that y'all missed in the beginning. It's gonna be some shit that y'all missed in the beginning. It is. That's why I'm so glad that even when I was on TikTok, they had young ladies on there asking me questions. And it wasn't disrespectful. I like people to ask me questions because at the end of the day, you'll never catch me in a lie. And when you ask me a question, now I got the answer. But like yesterday, we was talking about, and I told y'all that some of the shit that happened to some of y'all have nothing to do with y'all. And I don't know if y'all believe that or not, but it don't. It don't. But go down the line. The family tree, generational curse. So whatever you're doing out there, just remember your sins could fall on your children's children. So just like I say all the time, we don't get away, we just get by. So before you go out there jacking and robbing and doing all the other stuff to somebody, you better think before you do it. Because karma is real. Whether y'all want to believe it or not. So y'all, yesterday, I wanted to talk about this, but I forgot to bring it up. Y'all saw Popeyes. I don't know what Popeyes it was. Y'all saw the condom and the Popeyes chicken. I posted on my Instagram on my story, and I made a video of the young man went to Popeyes. Somebody fried a condom inside of his chicken. When he went to bite on his chicken, they had a condom inside of the chicken. I'm blessed. How you doing, Queen? They had a condom inside of the chicken. Y'all, let me say this, and I'm just gonna be real. We living in a wicked world. We living in a world to where the wicked is unaliving their mamas, they're unaliving their children. Now, What can be so bad in your life that you unalive your own children or your own mother or your own father? You got to be some type of weirdo to put a condom inside chicken and fry. Thank you all for the Father. That's for the people who don't know. The world that we living in is demonic. And we got a lot of evil people in this world. And what I want to say is, let me say this. Let me say this to y'all. Why is it that other women hate on other women? Why y'all think other women would dislike other women? Why would you hate on another woman and all us got the same thing between our legs? What is it about another woman that you don't like? What is it about her? Even if she's beautiful, she still got the same time and day. Same minutes and hours in a day like us. So what is it about another? Is it because she high yellow? Is it because she dark skinned? Is it because she got a husband? Is it because she got it going on? What is it about another woman that allow you to be jealous or dislike her? Because the same thing another woman got, you can get that too. You can get a husband, you can get a car, you can get a house, you can get a dog, a cat, you can get the same shit she got. So why would you be jealous of another woman? Why? And guess what? That's something that we'll never be able to take away out of the world. Jealousy gonna always exist because they got some people got more than you and they still don't like you and they got way more than what you got. They got women just don't like. I done heard some women say, I just don't like her. How can you dislike somebody that you don't fucking know? I just don't like her. Let me tell you something. I don't just don't like people. If I don't like you, I have a damn good reason why I don't like you. And if I don't like you, it's because you don't like me. I don't go around, oh, well, she fine and she pretty. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, she got a husband. But you on the outside looking in, you don't know what she got. Hey, my baby, you don't know what she going through behind closed doors. I'm just saying. So y'all be on the outside looking in and y'all be judging people on their outer appearance, but at the end of the day, we all are women. He made all us with a split between our legs. He made all us different in a lot of different ways. But I don't think he made us to where we need to be jealous of another woman. For what? Why you gotta just like Ann because she know how to put that shit on? The same shit I got, you can go and buy. It don't mean, right? It don't mean people that like you because everyone else like you, right? But we could have the same clothes, but we wear them different. But you know what I don't like? I don't like to have a friend. And I don't know if some of y'all have a friend like that. Hey, Stacey, and you tell your friend, that don't look good on you. I don't like a friend that can't take your criticism. It don't it don't look good on you. Well, I like it, but I'm your friend. Thank y'all. But I'm your friend. If you my friend, you gonna tell me if I got a boogie hanging out my nose. You gonna say, friend. But if you don't really give a damn about me, you ain't gonna say nothing. You just gonna let it hang out my nose. So my point to y'all is at the end of the day, what is the problem? What is the problem with us as women jealous of one another? I'm just saying. This little dress here is $11 dress. That's all. It was $11. That's all. But it ain't what you wear, it's how you wear it. The dress was $11. So you mean to tell me y'all get caught up in y'all feelings and your emotions about something that another person have and you can have that shit too? It's sad. That's the way of the world. I told all y'all that's on YouTube, Facebook. I didn't tell y'all on TikTok. Post a picture of yourself. Thank you, Queen. Post a picture of yourself as a woman, a beautiful black queen. You feel like it's misplaced, manipulated, actually, like you must, that they don't. Right. But I'm saying this for all y'all females that follow me and I follow y'all, whatever. And don't get me wrong, y'all. I be following people. Whenever y'all follow me, I try to follow y'all back. For some apparent reason, it be saying, "Oh, you got enough followers and you can't follow no people," and all that kind. They be playing game on these platforms. But I'm saying this: I want each and every one of y'all one day just post a beautiful picture of yourself. I bet you the views not gonna add up to the likes. If you beautiful, you're gonna get less likes. You're gonna get a lot of views, but you ain't gonna get a lot of likes. Thank you, Queen. And it's sad. It is so sad. Y'all know how many times I try to do a women's thing. I try to get all us women to come together. I try to do an all natural day, like no weave, no nothing, just be natural. That ain't never happened. I tried like the men, they have the silverback, no, not silverback. They have the silver men, the older men with the silver, what they call it, what they look, whatever they got going on. All them men be together going from state to state. Why is it that the women can't do the same shit? Right. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. Out of all the family that I have, out of all the family people that be on, be on social media and all that kind of stuff there, I mean, at least just I should at least have 20 likes. Just your family. Just your family, you should have likes. If you got a big family like us, but I'm gonna be real with some of y'all. Our family and the people that we love is our biggest haters. The biggest haters is the ones that's in our family. The biggest haters is the ones that you used to pay their bill, you used to help them, and now you didn't grow it up, and you know how to say no. You got responsibility, you got a family, you got children, and all that. So they still want you to help them, even though you got your own shit going on. And once you put a stop to them, now you the bad guy. Nobody want to talk about her. Nobody want to be around her. She thinks she all that because she got a husband and she thinks she all that because they got a little money and all that shit there. Oh, now I think I'm all that, but y'all didn't drain me and I didn't open my eyes. And now y'all saying, I think I'm all that. Right, Trace, is how you put the shit on. I'm just saying. Thank you for the rose. There's no way possible that we should have that many people disliking us. But I guarantee you, I promise, I see the shit plain as day. I feel like, well, goddamn. I promise y'all, I never saw so much hate and jealousy in my life. And I be saying, well, damn, they jealous of me. They don't like me. But people don't like them either. But I understand people like who they like. But at the same time, I'm like, well, goddamn. Even much when I ask people to share, y'all don't think I could see all the people that shared? I went on Facebook and I was like, well, only one person shared this. Only two persons shared that. And nobody, none of them ain't shared this. I understand y'all like what y'all like, but god damn, it's gonna hurt y'all to share something. Is it gonna hurt? Thank you, Queen. Is it gonna hurt y'all to share a little something? It don't hurt y'all when y'all sharing men. I'm just saying, it don't hurt you when you're a side piece, it ain't hurting you. But it hurts you to share a beautiful black queen. But if you go over there down yonder, they got the big black man. He the big old man. And every time he come on there, And I'm gonna say it again. He got to show all his little private part through his fans and TikTok. Let that go on, and all the women be on there talking about, yeah, Big Daddy. They're not really looking in his face. They're not really looking at him. They're looking at what he got down there, and it might not even be his. But every time he pop up, I be like, well, goddamn, why you keep coming over here? It really do hurt when it's family. But your biggest haters are the people that supposed to love you. Your biggest haters is the people that's supposed to love you. And it ain't just the people that's supposed to love you. See, your hometown down here in New Orleans, it's like everybody, they team up. Like, well, they don't like it. Let me tell you something about certain cities. If you live in a city and you with somebody and they on and popping, they could be the kingpin. If he got it on and popping, just imagine he got all his boys on the street. His boys got old ladies, children, and grandchildren, and all that. That's a lot of people that he accumulate through his money. But is it real love? Hell to the no. So, but if you ain't popping and everybody ain't on your job and you ain't the new trend, they don't like it. I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't bragging. I'ma just say this like this. I love to dress. I love to put that shit on. I love to design my own stuff. And somebody said, I was on somebody live one time. Somebody was saying, did you see what Miss Ann had on? You saw that shit, Miss Ann? And somebody said, yeah, I saw it. To me, that was a sign of jealousy. Yeah, I saw it. Right. So at the end of the day, let me tell y'all something. They got some people out here that's gonna give you credit, and some people that's not gonna give you no credit. They got family members. I done been around people where they would never tell nobody that they look nice, not even their own children. They wouldn't even tell their own children they look nice. I didn't told family members, I love you, and the phone will click. But I don't take that no type of way because how can you accept love from me if you feel like you ain't never been loved? So y'all, some things y'all can't take personal because some people don't know how to accept love because they never been loved. Somebody on here got a husband like that. You always say, babe, I love you. And it take him a few seconds and then they'll say, I love you too. But he had to pause. Or somebody on here got a wife like that. You know why? Because they never really experienced real love. Right. And I told somebody, let me say this to y'all. When I talk to, a male friend or something like that, I straight up let them know off the bat. It's some wounds that you'll never be able to heal. And there's some of us women out here that been scarred. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If you come in my life, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared for the days where I be like, I won't sleep by my damn self. You gotta prepare yourself for that. And I ain't gonna lie and tell y'all, I'm fucked up in a lot of ways. So to get with certain women and certain men, we gotta start doing a background check. Somebody need to talk to me and I'm gonna let them know, look, I like you. I don't like this. I don't like that. And if I don't call you in 2 days, I don't want to be bothered. Y'all just gotta be straight up, just real with people. If he ain't your type, he ain't your type. Look, I like you, but I just need a little money. I don't like it like that. Just be straight up. I like your money, but I don't like you like that. I need my bills paid. I mean, I know some of y'all be trying a little trick, little low key trick, but just be honest. Look, we're gonna do each other a favor. I'm gonna give you a little of my coin chip, and I need you to pay for it. I'm just being real with y'all. If y'all gonna be out here sleeping around and you don't really like them like that, just be real. Look, dude, uh, can I get a little change? Uh, but we could just be friends. Somebody told me I ain't trying to be your friend. Why? Why you just can't be my friend? Some of y'all got friends with benefits, and it is what it is. You sleep with him, sleep with her, and y'all live this day another day. He go his way, and you go your way. I'm not throwing it out there for y'all to go and live like that, but at the end of the day, if you're already out there like that, well, it is what it is. Even though God, He honors marriage. And a lot of people ain't married, but a lot of people, just because they're not married, don't mean that they still not blessed. Somebody was on the live say they don't want no children, and they ain't never getting married. And they have a right to feel like that. If they don't want no children and they don't ever want to get married, oh well, that's their life. Somebody might call them selfish. I'd rather not want children if I'm not going to be there for them. I would not want a wife if I'm not going to be faithful to her. If a person just being straight up with you and telling you, well, look, we can have a relationship, we can be together, but I don't want no children, and we ain't going to never get married. They told you that in the beginning. Some of y'all get dumbfounded. Well, you didn't lay there and gave up the little coochie, and y'all didn't have sex and all that. Now you didn't got caught in your feelings and you forgot. In the beginning, he told you, or she told you, they ain't want a relationship. Now you didn't got caught up in your emotions and your feelings, and he done made you feel good. And I told y'all everything that's good to you ain't good for you. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn one way or another. Y'all gonna learn because y'all be saying, oh, well, the man with the little bitty, and all y'all looking for a big cabonian, and you get a big cabonian, that's a trap. Nobody wants a little mini me. And that's understandable. But what if a man say he don't want you because you got miles on your shit? I'm just saying. What if a man be like, you got a lot of miles and, you like an ocean. What if a man that refuse to be with you because you got miles on your shit? But at least we got a little ups on them. We ain't got to worry about taking the Viagra and all that kind of stuff there. And then they get to a certain age, the Viagra ain't working and all that shit there. You know what? But at the end of the day, fair exchange ain't no rapper. But yet and still some of y'all still say y'all wasn't a Yale, which is not me. Well, if you slept with a man for money and you slept with him to pay your bill, your light bill, your car note, house note, insurance, or whatever, you just turned a trick. You just turned a trick, whether you want to believe it or not. I turned many tricks. My closed doors. Nobody knew but the fly. But yet and still, no, nobody. Somebody try to convince me that if you go sleep with a man for money, you are not a hoe. Girl, do you know who you talking to? Girl, you is every bit of a hoe. Better yet, you is an undercover hoe. If you get with a man and you only want a man for stability, and you only want a man with money, and you only want a man that making six figure, or you only want a woman that making money, you prostituting yourself. No matter what way you look at it. I got with him because he had a little money. So you secured the bag. But all the while, you a hoe. And nobody know but you, Jehovah, and the dog and the cat. And the walls, if the walls could talk. So where all the women that slept with men, but I'm going to say this, whether y'all, I don't know how y'all going to take it or whatever, but if I slept with them, I got something out of it. I'm just saying, y'all can say whatever y'all want about me. But yeah, he could say, oh, dudes be talking about us, right? Like we talk about them. Yeah, I effed up. And you paid for it. Yeah, man. I slept with her. She paid for it. Tell them that part. If you're gonna tell me you slept with somebody, tell them that. See, what y'all gotta realize is that once you sleep with them and you get the coochie up, you can't go back and say, you know that coochie I gave you last night. You think I get that back? Yeah, you know last night. You think I get that back? Oh, you got his memory. Well, at least I got a horse. I don't know about y'all. At least I came home with a horse. The man, y'all young girls don't know about the man going to see a man about a horse, a stallion. That's what I'm saying. But y'all out there, now getting y'all the nails done. I don't do nails. Y'all getting y'all up, y'all up Brazilian hair. Some of y'all get y'all, whatever y'all want. And some of y'all beautiful. But that's all. Thank you, Queen. That's all y'all got going for y'all damn self. Is y'all beautiful. And I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all be caping so much of that goddamn makeup on y'all face to is unbelievable. Ain't nowhere in the world. Wait, you know what? Who started that shit by allowing y'all to put all that makeup in y'all face? Some of y'all are so beautiful. And I ain't never seen it takes damn near half an hour for y'all to scrub all that shit off y'all face. That's too much work. Some of y'all don't need the shit. I done saw all kind of shit where they cut their hair down to a bald head this week. And next week you went and bought $1,000 wig. Now that's diabolical. For what reason? For what? Some of y'all is ass backwards. For what? Oh girl, I gotta go get my makeup done. This me. When I go lay down, this how I wake up. I go to sleep, I wake up the same way. I ain't gotta rush. All I do is go brush my teeth, wash my face, but I ain't gotta, I gotta put the makeup on. This me. And they got a lot of y'all is beautiful like that. But at the end of the day, y'all see something else in y'all stuff that y'all don't like. Oh, y'all don't have to put on makeup. That's y'all choice. Y'all chose to put on makeup. You know why? Because some of y'all have low self-esteem. Y'all don't like what y'all see in the mirror. Why you don't like what you see in the mirror when that's you? That's you. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I ain't no hater, but makeup do wonders for some of y'all. I'm like, well, goddamn, I understand. And some of y'all wear the shit so much that y'all got accustomed to it and y'all can't go without it. It's like addiction. Y'all addicted to the nails and addicted to the pedicures. And I had one bad experience with the nail, and that shit ate up my nails, and I was like, never again. Some of y'all just overdo it. And some of y'all, I don't even understand how y'all wash your ass with the nails on. I don't even understand how y'all, when y'all go to the bathroom, I know a lot of y'all done had shit in your fingernails because at the end of the day, I just don't get it. Yeah, they got the little, and then the little permanent tips and all that kind of shit there. I'm not a hater, but different strokes for different folks. But y'all, some of y'all just go overboard with the shit that y'all do. Y'all gonna see what's going on when school starts. A lot of y'all in y'all feelings right now because school about to start right around the corner and y'all ain't got y'all children school shit. A lot of y'all about to start turning tricks. Yeah, I said it. A lot of y'all about to start turning tricks. Uh-huh. Your baby daddy, you ain't together no more, but he got money. So you gonna give him some coochie because you want some of his money. And your little friend, you ain't talked to for decades. You gonna call him and what you doing, boy? How you been? And girl, all the while you calling for some money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. So a lot of y'all calling y'all feeling now, y'all waiting to the last minute, and now y'all want to go run and cry wolf and go to God. God, I don't have the money for to get the children no school supplies. I can't get no backpacks. I can't get this and this and that. Oh, you can't get that because at the end of the day, you was too busy buying your weave and getting your nails done and pampering yourself, and you wasn't thinking about your children at that particular time. You still could have did you, but you could have been buying this shit every year. Shit go on sale during the summertime. the winter shit going to sell. During the winter time, the summer shit going to sell. So there is no excuse why you shouldn't have your children shit for school. I'm just saying. And I was a single mother, and when I didn't have, I went out there and got it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about me, even in a wheelchair. When we moved to Atlanta, they thought we was rich, but they just didn't know. Well, my scamming ass women ass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what they say on the internet and all that. They talking that shit about Young Miami and us song and all that. Miami talking about some shit that our mama done did and our mama passed that shit down there. I'm just saying. My grandma was a matter. Clock that tea. So you think I'm gonna sit around in the house and be looking at the walls? Oh damn, how I'm gonna get some money? Or the children need to eat it, this and that. She, I put in grandma mode. I put it in grandma mode. Right string wrong, yo-yo over here. I'm gonna get that money. Oh, me necessary. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to jail either, but I'm gonna get it. So how many of y'all gonna be unalive with y'all little secrets that nobody know but y'all and Jehovah? So stop being on the internet acting like you never was a hoe, like you ain't never slept with a man for money. What's the difference between a woman going out there and she catching little tricks on the street and you calling the kingpin, or you calling whoever and you know he got a little money and you know your motive? You have a hidden agenda. You have a motive of why you calling him, and you know what the motive is. You want some cash to get him a little ass. Let's be real. We all are adults. We all are women. And y'all around here trying to degrade another woman, and we all got to split between our legs, and we all done did some shit that ain't nobody know but us and Jehovah. I'm just saying. You might ain't tell your mama you turned the trick, but you did. You might ain't tell your daddy you turned the trick, but you did. And some of y'all ain't even have to turn the trick, and y'all did. How about that? And some of y'all didn't get the coochie up for free. I'm just saying, some of y'all got y'all certain dudes or certain women that y'all sleep with, and fair game ain't, you know, it's just like fair exchange ain't no right. You please me, I please you. I'm just saying. Y'all think because I'm in a wheelchair, I ain't never got with a man for money? I done made promises in a wheelchair. Because I'm so tired of men. Oh, you still can have sex? Well, God damn, last time I looked down there, it was still down there. What kind of question? Oh, so can you still have sex? Is it something? Is it me? I'm just trying to understand. For you to ask a woman, oh, you still can have sex? Oh, God damn. What kind of question is that? But they got people that's not educated on certain things. Me want to know. All I got to do is, when it comes down to sex, all I got to do is open my legs. Boom, there it is. It's right there. Right in between my legs. Right there. Not on the side, not on the other side. Boom, right there in the middle. But we got people out here in the world, they act like they dumbfounded. They feel like you to walking unalive. And I keep on telling y'all women, even though I'm in a chair, I'm vulnerable. Even though I'm in a wheelchair, I'm vulnerable. So y'all are damn live. Y'all believe that men, when they know about you with HIV and all that kind of shit there, y'all are damn live. Y'all believe men don't want to be with other women because of the status. Shit, I probably get more men than some of y'all that's walking. I'm just saying. I could do everything y'all could do but walk. I could cook, I could clean, I could do all that. And I'm a rider. Most definitely a rider. So when y'all be trying to underestimate somebody can stay in a wheelchair and all that shit there, girl, y'all could throw that shit out the window. I got stalkers. Literally. That's why I thank God that I'm not in a relationship with nobody. Why you don't want to be with me? Because you know what I say? Because the majority of all y'all men are the same. If I catch a whiff, let me tell y'all something, y'all young girls. If you be on the phone with a man, you gotta test him. I'm talking to the men too. If you be on the phone with a woman, you gotta run some type of test on them. You gotta test them. If they lied to you in the beginning and you catch them in a lie, that's a red flag. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the red flag's been up. My antenna stay up. You know why my antenna stay up, Hollywood? Because 80% of the men I don't trust. I do not trust men. Hey, my baby, I done saw so much of shit. I done saw men go on women's job and women go on men's job. I done played cards where women had their side man come to the card game and pick them up and they didn't want to have sex in the car. All that. It's hard for me to trust a man. It's very hard for me to trust a man. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what I was going through about a week ago, but I was in hot mode. I was in hot flash mode. And I'm like, but at the end of the day, girl, you better go sit your ass down. Because I know who I am and whose I am. And I can't just go out there head first and be like, well, damn. You know, like a dog in heat, like dogs be humping on little teddy bears and stuffed animals and all that. I mean, your hormones we go to getting hot flash and throwing the cover on, throwing the cover off. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. Like, damn. They don't know what we go through as women. That shit don't feel good when you wake up sweat, wet. I'm like, well, what the guy? What's going on? What's going on in here? And I never knew what hot flashes really was. I was like, ah, damn. I'm hot, then I'm cold. I'm hot, then I'm cold. I'm hot, then I'm. Yo, them hormones be jumping like 90 going west. And a lot of y'all got little young daughters. Can y'all please talk to your daughters? I know somebody, daughter 10 years old, and she a lady. She become a lady. Can you believe that? At 10 years old? 10 years old. So if nobody ever talk to you, if nobody ever sit down and talk to you about life, about the birds and the bees, when your little daughter start perking up there and start getting a little hair on a little meme, it's time for y'all to have that talk. She might not understand, but these children today, they something different. These children is before their time. Almost make us think they somebody, they reincarnated somebody. And they just came back as a different person. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all young girls, y'all life is totally different from the way our life was. I be trying to talk to all these young girls all on the internet. They ain't trying to hit me. They chasing the bag, but they chasing the wrong bag. They really is. They chasing the wrong bag. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The world we living in is so wicked. And a lot of people are so evil. So many people walking around with the disease and they ain't telling nobody. Because they worrying about how other people gonna look at them. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what they say about me. I'm 60 years old. I live my life and I'm still living my life. So, but I'm to the point to where I don't even give a damn about a man. I do not trust men. They ass is habitual liars. They just lie their ass off. And they want us to believe their lies. I could talk on the phone and listen to you, and I can tell you lying. Ask God to give you a spirit of discernment if you dealing with somebody that you like. Right. Ask God to give you a spirit of discernment and ask God to allow you to know if this person is for you. If you don't want him to tell you, don't ask him. If you want God to disclose some stuff about your spouse that you with right now, don't get mad when he show you. Oh, because he gonna show you. God ever showed you something about somebody, you be like, And then y'all dumb up. I ain't know that. What you mean? He gave you all kind of warnings, all kind of signs. But yet still, you're saying, I ain't know he was like that. He ain't never did that to me. Lies. I ain't never seen so many lying ass people in my life. And at one time, I probably was one of them too. But I was in a habitual lie. I didn't throw some lies down, down, yeah, a couple of times. But a habitual lie is somebody that will lie right in your face. They'll look you dead in your face and say, "That wasn't me, girl. I don't care what you say. That wasn't me. That was my brother. That was your brother. Nah, that was me. I don't like her like that. Why is it that when men get caught, they drag for the other woman? Nobody want her dog ass. Well, now she a dog. Nobody want her. Let me tell you something, queens. I'm talking to my queens right now. All my queens. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how much you got it going on, no matter how much you hold your own, it's still not enough for some of their nasty ass. Hey, my baby. It's still never enough for their nasty ass. I don't care if you already know Cardi B done been cheated on. All the rappers then. All them girls who y'all be looking up to, all them done been cheated on. But y'all on the outside looking in thinking, oh well, she got a good husband, she got a good man and all that shit there. What two people gonna do? Thank you, Queen. What two people gonna do? So let me say this. All right, we got Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z got nothing but money. Beyonce got nothing but money. So what is it that Jay-Z could go out and buy Beyonce that she can't buy herself? See, that's the part I don't get. But it's understandable y'all trying to keep the money in the rim. But at the same time, it's nothing he can buy for her that she can't buy for herself. So where's the happiness? Where's the happiness? So every time a holiday is coming, this and that, you go and buy her a Rolls Royce is like, eh? You go and buy her $1 million diamond and it's like, eh? What is it? And when they leave this earth the day of tomorrow, they can't take none of their money with them. All they could do is leave it for their children or their children's children. And see, this what I don't like. These people got billions of dollars. Why do they have concerts and the concerts be 2,000, 3,000, 1,000? Why? And it's the majority of the broke people or the people that's low class and some of the people that got a lot of money spend that type of money. But what about the people can't afford a ticket that love Beyonce, that love Jay-Z, love this one and love that? What about the people that love them but can't afford to go see them? I don't like that. I don't like that. I believe that everybody that has billions and millions of dollars, they should have a concert, even if it's just once a year free concert. That's how I feel. I'ma just give back to all my people. Why just sit on billions of dollars and you ain't doing nothing for the community? You ain't doing nothing for the people that ain't nowhere in the world. And we got all these people got all these billions of dollars. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Every state I went in, they have people sleeping on the ground. Every state I went in, I done saw people sleeping on the ground. I'm just saying, why not get a big shelter and just feed everybody? Even get them off and just get like showers for the homeless to come through there, eat, take a shower, spray them down, and all that, and have somebody cutting there, somebody just being there for them, even if they go back out there in the streets. Some people lost their mind because of certain things that didn't happen in their life. Everybody that's homeless is not homeless. Let me say it again. Everybody is homeless is not homeless. My daddy was a singer, a songwriter, and my daddy wanted to be in the project. My daddy would get a basket and fill it up with all kind of shit. He then got off the streets. My daddy would have a dog and a cat following him I took my daddy out of that project and brought him to my house. My daddy stood there one night. I gave him a little money. The next day, my daddy left and went back to the project to his dog and his cat. And that's where he passed away at, with his dog and his cat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So everybody that y'all see out there homeless, them people got family members. Them people got people that love them. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all have the nerve to judge people because they out there in the street. Y'all don't know what their mind frame is. Y'all don't know what drove them to be the way that they are. They got rich people that's homeless. They got rich people on the street. Their family got moolah, got money, got air rap money. But they rather be on the street than to be a part of their family. Y'all don't realize some people been destroyed mentally. And some people at peace, sleeping under the bridge, being homeless. Some people got peace within themselves. Because at the end of the day, they happy living under the bridge. And here, all y'all got a place to stay. Y'all got a roof over y'all head. Y'all got clothes. Y'all got food. Y'all got money. Y'all got the things, the necessity, the things that y'all need to live, and y'all still not satisfied. Now why? Now why are we not satisfied? You get this? Well, I see. Y'all know what things, immaterial things do to us? You ever been a person you still call and you be like, damn, I like that car. I'm gonna get me one of them. And then when you get it, you start saying everybody else with the shit. Now you don't even want it no more. Why we like that? Why we like that? Girl, I've been wanting one of them. Like I've been wanting one of them BMW. I've been wanting the Mercedes. And when you get it, you be like, you know what? Then they make something else. Our flesh, right, Queen? They make something else, and now we looking at that shit. Well, girl, you just got that. You ain't had that damn near 5, 6 months. Now you're looking at some other shit. That's us. We never satisfied. We are never satisfied. A lady was interviewing on TV said that she lives in her vehicle because rent is high, and yes, she has a steady job. I'm just saying, yo, anytime you go in the store, we go in the store for a Snicker 300. I mean, a Snicker $3, a cold drink $3, even if it's a big shot, right? Even if it's a big shot used to be 99 cents on the bottle. A Fanta used to be 99 cents. Now, all you see is $1.99. And then you get a Snicker, it says $2 and something, every bit of $3 almost. Y'all don't see what's going on? Or some of y'all can't think that far. Because y'all so caught up in the rapture, so y'all don't really realize what's going on in the world. The world is about to change. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, the world is about to change. Every so many years, the world changed. That's why we had car phones, we had house phones, we had beepers. All this, technology shit, all this is a tracking device. They track us on our TVs, our laptops, our cell phone, Alexa. That's why sometimes when my internet be going on, I got too much shit going on in here. And they listen to everything that we talk about. Our life is on the internet. They could pull up to our front door by the internet. They know everything we talk about on the internet. Somebody behind there controlling everything. They control our credit. They control everything. I never knew that bad credit was better than having no credit at all. Well, you mean to tell me I ain't got no credit? I can't get nothing. Nobody ain't give me nothing because I ain't got no credit. I done saw people had a repo. Then they filed bankruptcy and they could go on a lot. and get a new car. But somebody who ain't never had credit, girl, we ain't messing with you. We ain't getting you nothing because ain't nobody gave you nothing. How you expect a person to start or establish credit if y'all ain't willing to give them nothing? That's the world we living in right now. You gotta have a 8, a 9, a 750, a 8, something like that, where you could go in there and get something. But at the end of the day, how many people you know around the world credit gets up like that with the economy and all the stuff that's going on? How many people that then fell short and they had A1 credit and now they down to where they got where they can't pay their rent? And where is it that they say, oh well, now the apartment's not, you gotta make 3 times the rent. 3 times the rent. So if you got somebody, they barely surviving, and you mean to tell me they gotta make 3 times the rent just to get an apartment for $1,000 or $2,000 a month? That's the only way you're gonna get in it. So a lot of y'all don't really know what's going on. A lot of y'all missing what's really going on in life. Because at the end of the day, like I tell y'all all the time, the wicked got the world thinking it's theirs. It's our way or no way. Anytime we got Trump and he's still there, anytime they unaliving all our black young men and all that, and everybody ramping and raving, but ain't nobody doing that. I'm gonna say that again. They unalive. They got one unalive, one still in jail. Ain't nowhere in the world. Nobody shouldn't have been arrested. Somebody should have been arrested for Nolan. Carmelo should have been out on a appeal bond because it's unjustifiable. So I'm gonna say this: ain't nothing happened yet. I don't give a damn who got power. Ain't nobody got arrested yet, and that speaks volume. What's understood don't need to be explained. Out of all them little white boys that was out there with that little with Nolan, all them they didn't teamed up, they didn't coerce the story. All of them didn't change their story several times. Ain't nobody got arrested yet. Ain't nobody in jail yet. I'm just saying, Nolan's still in jail. He should have been out on appeal bond. So you mean to tell me we saw all this crooked stuff going on? Hey, Patty, all this stuff going on. Hey, Carolyn, we saw all this crooked stuff going on, and everybody ramping and raving, talking about race and all that. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Blacks still unaliving one another. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nobody. They playing in our face, and y'all don't even see it. How long it been since Nolan, and ain't nobody been clean? How long it been? Oh, all right. How long Camilla been incarcerated, and ain't nobody, and he's still incarcerated? Oh wow, wow. Somebody on the outside saying they still ain't doing it. We still got power. Because at the end of the day, so you mean to tell me they letting us feel like y'all ain't got black power like y'all think y'all do? Ain't nothing changed. Ain't none of them white boys in jail. Ain't nobody got arrested. It would have been a little white boy on a ship with all the black boys. They would arrest everybody on the ship, even the driver. And ain't nowhere in the world. They found out all this with this little boy, uh, Camilla, and he's still sitting in the jail cell. When I clearly explained to y'all about an appeal, I got out on an appeal bond, a $250,000 appeal bond. I still got out. I had 5 years, but I still was able to make an appeal bond. So if anybody filed the appeal on Camilla behalf, When you file an appeal, you still entitled to an appeal bond. Oh, and you don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling y'all through experience. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the game through experience. I got out of jail on an appeal bond, and they had to gave me 5 years flat. I'm just saying, I ain't made it to C60 for no reason. I got some bumps and bruises. So I just sit back and I just be listening. And I be saying, yeah, they gonna all the race say, yeah, the racist KKK, all them sitting down saying, and they still in jail. Ain't nobody still ain't arrested. Thank you. Ain't nobody going to get arrested. Ain't nobody. So we could get Ben Crump. We could get all the lawyers in the world, the top-notch lawyers. We could. Why they still? Why Kamala still in jail? And why nobody ain't arrested for unaliving this boy? Every day we got new shit coming out. Oh, this happened. Oh, we just found out this. And every time I look on the internet, there's some new shit that came out. Oh, we found out he was lying. We found out she was lying. We found out about the boat. We found out. Okay, we still finding out shit, but ain't nothing happened. Oh, but when Jehovah stepped in, you know what? They might think they getting away, but they're only getting by. You know where it's gonna start hitting them at? With their children and their grandchildren. See, they lose their children tragically, car accidents. They get to be a quadriplegic and they come out all different type of way. Or they get it back. We just don't see it. Because they're going to get it back. Each and every one of them going to get it back. Without a shadow of doubt. You reap what you sow. And karma is knocking on everybody's door. And nobody's exempt. But us as minority black people, why we can't get along? I'm just saying, why we can't get along? Do y'all know our ancestors got unalive for us? Do y'all know that? Go pull up our history. They unalive so many our black people. They unalive so many our ancestors. They just went through one. Let me tell you something. One white lady lied and said let me say this. Her old man, she was cheating on her husband, and her side man beat her unmerciful. She didn't want her husband to find out that her side man beat her. So she went to the police and told the police it was a black man that beat her. And they believed her, and they went to the town and they unalived all the black men, and they set all the houses on fire that the black people owned. And they had our women and kids running through the forest, trying to get away, trying to escape, because they unalive all the black people and set the whole house on fire. And she told a lie. It was all a lie. Y'all don't know how much our ancestors, then been molested, then been abused, then been misused. Why y'all think some of us is the color I am? I'm gonna ask y'all again. Why do y'all think that I am the color that I am? When y'all be saying red bone, high yellow, why all us got mixed family members? You know why? Because my great grandma was an Indian. And a lot of y'all look some type of way because y'all ancestors was raped. And some of y'all ancestors lost their life for us to be free. And this the things that we gonna give them to be jealous of one another, to be mad at a sister because she high yellow, or mad at a sister. But at the end of the day, how could we be mad at one another when our ancestors got unalive so we could be free? So we can be free. That's why our ancestors is no longer here. But y'all looking, oh, I don't like them red, this and that. But at the end of the day, I didn't make myself. Better yet, I didn't even ask to come here. And y'all be angry and mad at people because of their skin color. Like they are racist white people, they got racist black people. You don't like her because she pretty and fine and she high yellow, she red bone. You don't like her, y'all's color struck too. Y'all don't know the struggle. Red, high yellow women. I used to get my hair pulled because they thought I was too much, and I didn't. I was a little girl, a little bright skinned girl with sandy red hair. And just imagine the dark skinned girls. They call hell too. That's like a fat woman and a skinny woman. At one time, they joked and bragged and talked down, not brag and talk about the big old fat women. Not the fat women, they self esteem is high. That's why I say y'all gotta watch the way y'all treat people and how y'all handle people, because at the end of the day, the world is turning. You never know when that person will get their turn. Like a lot of people don't, I don't be honest, a lot of people don't like me for being who I am. But at the end of the day, I didn't create me. And everything I went through in my life, at the end of the day, I didn't ask for none of that. But if people know the history and all the stuff that didn't happen to our ancestors, all our ancestors, they died for the same thing, to set us free. That's what they died for. All that sitting in the back of the bus, all that members only, the blacks, you can't come in this club, you can't drink for this from this fountain, and now we unaliving one another. We hating on one another when they still got to this day members only clubs. They got the Hell Angels. They got all these different. When you be on the highway, you'll see all of them on a bicycle and all that. And at the end of the day, they got their own little spot. A lot of y'all don't even know in New Orleans, outside of New Orleans, they got a naked beach. They got their own little private beaches, their own little private sections where they way off from black people. While y'all still unaliving one another, pumping one another, they unaliving us. And nothing being done about it. I mean, nothing. Yeah, we see that shit all on the news, all on the television. But I ain't seeing nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody made no move yet. Because when you got power, I want them out and I want them out now. That's power. So don't talk to me about power. Don't tell me about power. Power is that we saw all the loopholes. We saw all this they did to Camilla. We saw all this that they did to him, and it was unjustified. Let him out now. That's power. Power is, oh, they unalive. No, we didn't. And all the lies. One thing about a lie, when you tell a lie, you got to tell another lie, another lie, another lie. So they didn't been going in all day lies. And I even heard that they say, I don't know if it's the government or whoever, he want all the lawyers and all that out of Mississippi and all that, whatever that is, whatever that means. That's power right there. So don't talk to me about power because ain't nobody doing that. I don't see shit. I don't see a damn thing happening. I don't. One lie after another, one lie after another, one lie after another. You mean to tell me, so what happened to perjury? What happened to interrogation? Why everybody who was on the boat didn't get interrogated? Like on the first 48, like we gonna get you in the room, we gonna get you in the room, we gonna get you in the room, and we gonna record like they do us on the first 48. and they record everything they saying, why they ain't been interrogated? That's power. But yet and still, oh, I don't like Amy. I don't like Sheila. I don't like Elizabeth. I don't like Shirley. I don't like him. You don't like your own skin kind. But we got Becky, Sally, Susie. We got all of them. They don't like us either. But they like each other. They going along to get along. I ain't never seen so much shit be on the news. It's all black. So when they gonna show us some of this shit they got going on? I ain't never seen too many white people living under the projects that we lives in. And I'm gonna say it again. I'll go through all the projects and tell me where the white people live at. How? Go through the projects and come back and tell me how many people that's of color, white people, live in the projects. I'm gonna wait. I'm just saying, power. But yet still, we unaliving each other. We unaliving, we being jealous, we hating on one another. Oh, that's Miss Ann on that. She ain't talking about nothing. I guarantee y'all, and I raise my right hand to Jehovah. Before it's over, y'all gonna be running to Miss Ann Page. Because y'all gonna need deliverance. And I'm gonna learn everything I need to know about Jehovah. And I'm gonna be able to tell y'all what y'all need to do with y'all life. Because at the end of the day, y'all blindsided. Y'all think it's all about sucking and plucking and eating booty and all that shit, sucking a booty and all that. Man, y'all all focused. Y'all off track. Why y'all over there sucking and plucking and eating booty and blowing in the booty and all that and sneaking on the creek and all that? They sneaking up on us. By y'all being quiet on the creek. They being quiet, sitting back having meetings on us. They like when we degrade one another. They like when we fight against one another. What y'all don't realize is that they control the narrative. They controlling everything about us. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I want y'all to always remember this. Stop talking y'all business on these damn smart devices. See that? They're talking about restriction. Restriction. Now, I'm going to get a restriction, but they got a man on here showing his private part, but I'm going to get restricted. I'm going to get restricted because I'm trying to put y'all on game. When you're trying to talk to your people and give your people the game, let's restrict her. She talking too much. But that's all right. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a bull on and I'm going to be in the streets and I'm going to let my people know. Because y'all let my people go. I'm power to the people. My people. I roll on the front line. But y'all ain't going to roll on the front line because y'all not built like that. I'm built like my ancestors. When it's time to go to war, I'm coming. I'm willing to die for my people like my ancestors. I ain't running from nobody or nothing. Why would I run? I ain't even running from my own people. They're not even my problem. How can we fight against one another and they fighting against us? How can you be jealous of your sister or your brother? But the world right now is blindsided. It's blind. I ain't never saw so much demonic shit going on in the world that people loving it. People would trade me in and like, man, well, she talking about saving somebody. We going over there with it unaliving people. We going over there where he committed adultery, she committed adultery, We going over there. I'm gonna be friends with her because she sleep with different men now and she married. I'm gonna be friends with him because he slept with different females. I'm gonna be friends with them because he then robbed somebody, inject somebody. I want to be his partner because he done unalive somebody. I'm gonna run with them because they got money and they sell and they big timers and all that. That's the world we living in. We're living in a world where the people don't want to hear the truth. They won't go along to get along. We don't want to hear her. She ain't talking about nothing. Nobody want to hear what she talking about. Nobody want to hear her old ass. Okay. I promise you, I give my life to Jehovah, they gonna be on bending knees. They thought it was a game when I say they gonna cry this summer. They crying. They crying in private. And I want y'all to really listen to me. The wicked could never win. The wicked has no authority and they could never win. The wicked got their people and Jehovah got his people. But it's the mind frame that you have. If you believe in your heart that you ain't shit, you ain't shit. Hey, Queen. If you believe in your mind, well, I ain't shit. I ain't nobody. Oh, I'm somebody. I'm somebody. And my Father's rich, so it ain't nothing that I can't have, that I can't go to him and say, Lord, this what I want. This what I need, but this what I want. Ain't nothing in my life that I didn't ask for. He ain't gave it to me. But I be very specific on what I ask for now. And I ain't gonna be stupid asking for somebody else's husband or you asking for somebody or fiance or somebody's wife. That's stupid. And a lot of y'all stupid. Because I didn't ask for stupid shit before too. And it's just, why you asking for that? Well, I'm just trying to prove point. You ain't got to prove point to nobody. So we fighting against one another and they playing in all our face. Yeah, this one lied. Yeah, y'all found out, oh, they lied about this, they lied about that and this and that. And they in the back sitting, smoking their cigar saying, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. They could find out whatever them Negroes could find out whatever they want. They ain't running shit down here in Mississippi. I'm just saying. Y'all know about Mississippi burning, right? Right? So y'all think a handful of black people could go to Mississippi and they gonna change some shit? Nah, it take a owner. Because they hiding in the woods. And someone waiting for some shit to pop off. They say they run that shit. Ain't nothing happened yet. Ain't none of them little white children got arrested yet. That speak volume. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. We could run our mouth. We could keep on talking and whining and all that. Ain't shit being done. And let me say this. You can have all the lawyers, the biggest lawyers around the world. And guess what Jehovah told me? All it takes is one man. All it takes is one man. So because you got a group of lawyers, you know what the group of lawyers for? Hold up, let me get a sip. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what a group of lawyers for? They got that money. But all it takes is one man. Why it takes so many people to deal with a case when at the end of the day, all it took for one man to file or appeal on my behalf. And I got an appeal binding. And my bond was $250,000, and I got out even though I still had the 5 years. So that means I got the 5 years, but I got an appeal binding and I'm on the streets until I go back to court. I'm just saying. So why it takes so many people to file a couple of pieces of paper? Thank me later. And I don't have a PhD, a HD, CE, FG. I don't have none of that. But when you know, you know. Knowledge is power. And there's a lot of shit I didn't know, but I know experience is everything. When you go through some shit and you experience some shit, you can say some shit. And I was out on an appeal bond. How many of them people, like the white girl that broke all these little newborn babies, she broke their bones. She broke their bones. And she ain't about to do no time. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about the white lady. She all the black kids that was born when she worked at, she broke all their bones. And she ain't about to do no time. Power, power, power. How long this power shit gonna keep going on? Our black people built the levees in New Orleans. Our ancestors built the levee in New Orleans. The levee that they say broke, now they try to run all the Negroes out of New Orleans. We're already below sea level. So the level, when I left for Katrina, it was a beautiful day. It took us damn near 10 hours to get to Lafayette, and it don't take no more than 3 hours to get to Lafayette. And the sun was out. So it wasn't a flood. It was the floodgate that somebody opened. The French Quarter that y'all like to come to into the French Quarter and it smelled like piss down there sometimes in our city. You know who made all them houses and shit and all that shit down there in the French Quarter? The slaves. The hotels down there in the French Quarter was built by slaves. And some of the slaves lived in the house. They had one white lady that owned one of the hotels down there. And I forgot her name. She passed away. But that's where they kept the slaves. Well, y'all love to come over. This a tourist. Everybody, let's go down there. That's Sin City. That's why you can go in the French Quarter and you can show me your tits. And you could just go down there half naked with your coochie out, your ass out, and all that. It's Sin City. You could do whatever you want. You could piss on the ground. You could just do all what you want back down there. And it be that the white folks love to go down there in the French Quarter. They could get pissy drunk, and you see the little fake woman swinging out the window like she was a hoe, swinging out the window. All that shit down there was Sin City. But yet and still, y'all fighting against one another. Well, I don't like her. You backstabbing your sister or your brother, and at the end of the day, they don't give a damn about what goes on. We can kill up one another. We can unalive one another. They don't care. Do y'all not know they have a law that you're not supposed to chase people when other people's life at risk? But that's a damn lie. Because if you go in Kenner, if you go in JP, if you go in St. Bernard Parish, if you go in St. Tammany Parish, they don't give a damn if you go across the border. They're going to run you until you unalive your damn self. I done been on the highway in New Orleans, and I didn't saw NOPD chasing somebody, but when they picked up speed, NOPD got off the bridge. That was something that, like, you know what? We gonna put other people's lives at risk. And once they picked up speed, that was the right thing to do. You can't risk other people's life and get other people unalive because you trying to get one person. JP, St. Bernard, St. Tammany, Kenner, if you commit a crime and into one of them places, they gonna run you down like a dog. They gonna make you wish that you never came to their county and stole the bubble gum. So to y'all that like to come down here, well, I'm going to French Quarter and this and that. That's why a lot of shit going on in the French Quarter. How a man could come down here in the French Quarter and unalive all them people he did? How is it? How is it that all the popos be down there, the state troopers be down there, and all that, but he still managed to unalive people in the French Quarter? It's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The judicial justice system, it don't look the same. When you go to the courthouse, it just look like, let me be honest with you, it just look bad. It just look like you don't see no like pictures of judges on the wall. It's this. It's not an uplifting spirit. When you go to certain courthouses and all that stuff, there long time ago it used to be people in there. Now it's like a nightmare. Things are not the same. And life is about to change, and a lot of y'all is not prepared. And I empathize for some of y'all, because y'all don't know no better. But I'ma always leave something with y'all. Y'all got to know that Jehovah is real. And the world is changing right now. So if you haven't sit down and talk to your child, let your child know that if mom or daddy don't be here the day of tomorrow, I want you to know that Jehovah is real. He said, I will never leave you or forsaken you. If I have to sit you in a corner and I have to leave and somebody come and take me, talk to Jehovah and ask him to protect you and cover you. Y'all gotta you let your kids know that at the end of the day, y'all gotta catch them while they babies. Y'all gotta teach them the hour for the war never I'll be dying and thy kingdom come, that will be done on earth as it. Y'all gotta teach them children that. Y'all gotta teach them how to pray, because we living in a wicked world with wicked people that don't even like their own kind. It's so sad. And let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all, you know why some of y'all still here? Some of y'all still here because of y'all children. Some of y'all whining and crying, but God extended your life because of your children and your grandchildren. That's why you still here. He gave you something to look forward to. So if you got children, somebody ain't never had a child, you got something to live for, and you better embrace that shit. Embrace your kids, your grandkids, like it's your last day on earth. That's why he gave us kids. Because when you get to a certain age and you looking forward to your children being there for you, or even your family, they might not be there. And that's a lonely place. But when you're a child of God, like he said, the last should be first and the first should be last. And he said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. I'm one of his anointed ones. So whenever somebody come against me, yeah, I fall off. I clap back. But I'm not stupid. I clap back. But I'm not stupid. Don't let that go over your head. I do what they do to me. But I still kept my promise. I ain't stupid as people think I am. Man, she should be over that. She shouldn't even say nothing. She shouldn't. It's always the people who ain't never been through what I've been through trying to tell me what I should do. I'm doing damn good. You play with me, I play with you. I felt good clapping back. But I ain't gonna never go against what I told God that I never did. So to y'all out there, I'm still a winner. I'm still a winner. No matter, because y'all believe when somebody play with you and you clap back, oh, then now they didn't got under your skin. Nah, that's backwards. I'm the winner. Because at the end of the day, for you to start shit, to bring shit, for you to get shit back, that means you started shit. So how could somebody say I'm bothered about something somebody did to me and they started the shit? Y'all so ass backwards. Somebody started some shit with you, but you the problem because you clap back. Well, what happened to the person that started the shit? What happened to the person that kicked the shit off? Or you the problem and you worried, but you started with me. Can y'all make me understand that? Somebody started some shit with you and you clap back, but you the problem. Oh, God damn. Thank God that I know better. And to know better is to do better. Thank God that I didn't listen to y'all. And at the end of the day, you clap back, I clap back. Now I feel good. Now what? Now what? You think you gonna go a little far and play with me, and I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna. We ain't gonna. We ain't gonna. I ain't gonna lob you, but I'm gonna make you respect my mind. Unless don't entertain that and this and that. Now we playing a game, and we ain't playing Russian roulette. It's called chess. Checkmate. Hmm? You gotta put your hand on nobody. You ain't gotta touch nobody. You just gotta play the game. Y'all got the wrong one over here. If y'all think I'm gonna let somebody play with me and I'm not gonna clap back, I'm just saying. The difference between now and then. See, then I was clapping back physical. Now I clap back mentally. Got to be more careful. Because then what you do is how you do it. But y'all done lost your damn mind. If y'all could believe in y'all mind that somebody could play with me and I can't clap back, oh my God. What world we living in? Why don't y'all save that energy for these white folks that's coming against all of us? I'm just saying. Why don't y'all save that energy for the white folks that's coming against all y'all? Even y'all that got jobs. Even y'all that got PhDs. Y'all got credentials. But when you clock in, you still clocking in on a white man's job. Keep that energy for them. Because they got you at a minimum. You're not the boss. You might be the boss over your little people that you give orders to, but you're not the boss. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. See, some things in life y'all gotta think. Who controlling narrative? Who controlling you? It's the people that call you on the phone telling you what to do. How you telling me what to do when your shit is on shaky ground? How you telling me what to do? Girl, well, you need to leave him. Well, why you didn't leave him? Well, boy, you need to leave her because why you didn't leave? See, it's always somebody out there trying to run your life from the outside and tell you what to do. How you gonna tell somebody else what to do when your shit ain't right at all? I'm just trying to understand, how y'all could be around here gagging and think it's a joke and all that about somebody else pain and somebody else's life. And at the end of the day, do you not know that you have a life too? While you clapping for your boyfriend or clapping for your girlfriend or you clapping for your girlfriend or your friend, do you not know that when your girlfriend or your boyfriend pay for these sins, you're not gonna be there with them? Do you not know why you? Yeah, go girlfriend, go boyfriend, go ahead, my best friend, my best boyfriend, my best girlfriend, go ahead, I got this, we got this. Well, what happens when the go best friend not around? What happened when the go best friend is not there? What happened? because you cheering like you're a cheerleader. Oh, you cheering for him and you cheering for her. But where you gonna be at when Jehovah said, come here? Well, I can call my friend. Nope. Come here. I can call my husband. Nope. Come here. I can call my mama, my daddy. I can call my children. I can call my grandma, my grandpa. I can call my family. Nope. You remember what you did? Saying, oh, you remember what you did to Worm? You remember, right? Yeah, I remember. So you thought you was gonna get away with what you did? Speak up. I can't hear you. That's how some of y'all gonna be when the time comes. Now y'all won't plead your case because it's judgment day. Thank God that I made amends. Thank God that I asked for his forgiveness. And anybody out there that I ever did wrong to, I asked for their forgiveness. And whether they forgive me or not, I made peace within him. I'm just saying. Now I can move around, I can move forward. So you go ahead on and let that white horse ride y'all back. Because I'm good over here. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody could save you. Not even your children. Not even your mama. Not even your daddy. You ever saw some little kids get caught up in, teenagers get caught up in a situation and they're in the courthouse and they keep on looking back at their mama and looking for their mama and looking for their mama. And mama saying, baby, I can't help. I done did all I could do and I can't do no more. That's how Jehovah coming. He come and get all y'all that think it's funny what happened to me. You see, I'm on the outside. All y'all that talked about me and thought it was funny and all this, and then she did this and this and that. But one thing about life, see, I can go to Jehovah because he know me. And that I don't have a point to prove to y'all, but at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. And I ain't here to convince nobody to believe the truth. But y'all not making matters no better when y'all oppose wrong. You know what? I love y'all, Tracy, Linda, Jocelyn, Monique, Paula, Patricia. I love all y'all. But I love y'all enough to say, let me tell you something, sis. Y'all been following me for quite some time. And I love y'all. But if it's anything that you doing, and if it's anything that you doing and I know it ain't right, my job is to bring it to you and say, you know what, sis? Thank you, Queen. I love you enough to tell you that shit you doing, the way you living, that shit ain't right and that shit gonna catch up with you or your children. That's love, not me. Girl, you did that. Girl, don't worry about what nobody say. Girl, that's yours, boy, that's yours. You did that. God ain't worth. That ain't love. And that ain't your friend. Because I got friends that's going to say, you know what? I tell them, how you feel about this? Do you feel like, I don't want no sugar coat. You feel like what I did was wrong? What part you feel like I was wrong? Because I know what I did. But you as my friend, you going to go along and get along. So you just like me. I don't want friends like that. I don't want friends like that. I want a real friend. I want somebody to love me enough to say, girl, we not finna do that. Well, girl, you'll drop me off this one time by this married man because I need some money. No, we ain't doing it. I don't want to have nothing to do with you messing with nobody husband, nobody. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't want to even know nothing about it. I don't want friends like that. I want a friend that I can tell you, nah, I don't want to be your friend no more. Because long as you still messing with that woman husband, I don't want to be your friend. Long as you still messing with that, because I got a male friend too. Long as you still messing with that man wife, I don't want to be your friend. Ain't no good come out of that. No good come out of nothing that's wicked. And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of nobody. The men, and they got lying men and lying women. They got men will lie their ass off, take their wedding ring off. They got women do the same. But me, once I find out that you a married man and you done lied and all that shit there, ties is cut. Because I'm a woman. And I ain't trying to hurt the next woman. And I want respect. So I'm going to give it. Because a lot of y'all women thinking when you do something to another woman, you ain't getting that back. Who told y'all that? Girl, when you get that coma, that shit seemed like a lifetime. I thought that you get the little coma, which you did, that come back. But you be getting shit coming back. You be like, Lord, I ain't finished yet. At one time, I went through so much in my life, and I was like, well, goddamn, is there anything else I'm going to go through? When coma hit, it goes back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Some of y'all coma hit y'all with y'all mom, y'all mother, and y'all father. Y'all just feel like y'all just lost everything without your mother and your father. But don't forget that you hurt somebody else's mother or father. Some of y'all come here with your sons and your daughters. Don't forget you hurt somebody else's son or daughter. See, these conversations is too deep for some of them. They running from this. Oh, but they coming back. Because he coming like a thief in the night. You know, like we was outside and they was outside waiting on Bertha. And Bertha was supposed to be a tropical storm and all that. And they was waiting and they was preparing themselves with this and that. And she ain't came through like they thought she was coming. When Jehovah comes, it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. It's going to be like a thief in the night. Because they think he not coming. He come and knock on a lot of people's doors. A lot of y'all is being held accountable. See, the internet was designed to help you and to hurt you at the same time. See, I studied the internet. I'm using my platform to save people's life and save people's spirit and their soul. Because my people get mad at me when I clap back. My people get mad at me when I let people get under my skin. But my people don't know that's part of the process. Because God wants y'all to see that she's still my child. And my mercy, my grace, my grace and my mercy is sufficient enough for her. So I'm going to let her have some little stuff and the enemy come at her. And I'm still going to let them know that that's still my child. So a lot of people use the internet for all the wrong reasons. And they thinking Jehovah not watching. You supposed to be saving souls and saving lives. And they think that if you don't talk about sex and you don't talk about people sleep on each other, sucking butt and blowing in the ass and all that. They think if you don't talk about Jerry Springer shit and all that going on, they ain't gonna win. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? See, when they be saying the little people and the people, they ain't got that many people over there and they judging. And we the little people because we talking about Jehovah. They overlooking us. But what he said in this word, the last should be first and the first should be last. So y'all keep on looking at us when we talk about Jehovah and we talk about God and we talk about stuff that, he teach us on a day-to-day basis when we come on there. And we got the less views and all less likes and all that. But at the end of the day, Watch what he about to do. Watch what he about to do. Because I ain't never seen so many people be boasting and bragging about, yeah, because I this and that. And you know what I be saying? When I got my first house, it wasn't a brag. I was 28 years old. When I got my first Gucci, Louis, whatever it wasn't a brag. It was understood. I put on Gucci and I didn't have to say it was Gucci. You just put that shit on. And if you know, you know. Y'all act like a bunch of damn fools who ain't never. Oh, yeah, ain't. Maybe they did. But you ain't got to prove no point to nobody. So keep on looking down on the people that's touching lives. Because I know without a shadow of doubt, Bree, I'm touching 1, 2, 3, 4 a day. And that speaks volume. That speaks volume. And at the end of the day, I ain't interfering in nobody else what they got going on. But I do know without a shadow of doubt, only what you do for Christ gonna last. Good night, Sandra. Only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other shit, all that immaterial shit, all that shit don't. How many of y'all got shit in y'all closet is dry right? How many of y'all got shit in y'all closet that then dry rotted? I'll wait. Old thing passed away for new things. So we're going to keep on delivering the message, keep on following him, keep on delivering the word. And guess what? It's going to pay off. And I'm going to be real with you. I had never been so dedicated in my life. I'm dedicated. I was on the highway doing 75, trying to get home because I know my people was waiting for me. And I don't give a damn if it's 4 people or 5 people. But at the end of the day, all I know is they guard people and they wait. They wait. So I'm not worrying about what other people got going on, but I'm going to continue doing what Jehovah wants me to do. And I'm not in competition with nobody. But when people be saying, oh yeah, well, this the baddest Instagrammer, this the baddest Facebook, this the baddest TikToker, this the baddest YouTube. In who eyes? Hello, somebody. In who eyes? And who make the rules? Who make the rules? Oh, so y'all the baddest on all these platforms in the people eyes. So y'all just gonna throw Jehovah to the side? So he ain't got nothing to do with this? Y'all ain't never lied. He don't. Because he not the author of confusion. And he don't bless no mess. People on the outside and the wicked believe that they are blessed. How can you be blessed by Jehovah when you're not living up to his standards? Y'all got to make it make sense. How can I say, oh, Jehovah blessed me with this when I took somebody else's shit? So you just lied and you just degrade people and you just broke up my marriage and you just broke up somebody else's marriage and you just jacked somebody else and you just stole from somebody else and you've been stealing from the people in the church and people been paying their tithes and you've been buying you a Rolls Royce and a helicopter and the people been getting you the money for the tithes and when the people need help you tell them they ain't pay no tithes or it ain't adding up. So how y'all think y'all gonna win when y'all not right within? In my Lauryn Hill verse. How y'all think y'all winning? The wicked has no rest. How y'all think y'all winning when it ain't got nothing to do with him? Do y'all not see that the pastors that's going, church ain't the same? all the pastors that been doing wrong is getting exposed. A lot of people don't trust the church of us. See, me myself, I've been hurt in church, but I got a personal relationship with Jehovah. So when me and him talk, and I got stuff that I can come on the internet and tell y'all stuff that he told me, and at the end of the day, I'm only telling you what he told me. But I know he loved me without a shadow of doubt. But I guarantee you, the people that go to church, they think because they go to church on Wednesdays, Bible study, maybe Thursdays, or they go to the Kingdom Hall, wherever they go, they think they better than you when they got flaws too. You don't think because people in church, that's I realized and I found out that the people in church is just a hospital with a bunch of sick people that got open wounds that need to be healed. That's what the church is. Everybody in church, they come there because they need a word. They need a healing. They're trying to make sure they in their mind they want the pastor to say something and be like, well, he talking to me. And he ain't even talking to them. But in their mind, oh, somebody must have told him my business. Girl, ain't nobody told him that. It's the Holy Spirit. So if you're on the internet and you ain't saving lives, what you doing it for? Oh, for the people. Oh, you doing it because that's what the people like. And we got the people that like the good, and we got the people like the bad. That's their life over there. I'm trying to work on me and my life over here. And I'm trying to get my people to follow him like I am. We good over here. He said, just acknowledge me for who I am, and you become saved. So if you acknowledge him for who he is, you saved. But at the end of the day, if you live in a certain way, at the end of the day, whatever you doing over there, it don't line up with his will. That's why whenever I flash out and I clap back, I have to repent. I have to go and talk to him. And guess what he do? He forgive me. Cause I be like, no, you God already know. It was already predestined. He already know what they he already know. I told him I wasn't gonna do it again, and he already know they was coming at me again. But the good part about it is that I ain't hurt nobody. I clap back, but I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't did no more than what they did to me. And if anybody mad about that, oh well. And if anybody mad about me telling my story, my life story, oh well. Y'all ain't seen the half yet. God got so much for some of us that's loyal and love him that we still fall short. Ain't none of us on none of these platforms is perfect. Behind closed doors, ain't none of us perfect. We about to be yelling and hollering and cussing and say little things, and we have to go in there and say, Lord, forgive me. We be asking God for forgiveness all day. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. But he said, I seek after the heart of a man. It's your heart. It's your heart. So if you got a jealous spirit, a evil, demonic spirit, how you want Jehovah to bless you when you got a spirit on you, a demonic spirit on you, a jealous spirit on you? How you could want Jehovah? And let me tell you something. The people that still left from him, don't believe some of the things that y'all see. And don't believe some of the things that y'all hear. Because everything ain't what it seems to be. You damn if you do, and you damn if you don't. You can't please the world. No matter who you is, you can't please everybody. So stay in your lane, enjoy yourself, embrace the people that embrace you, and move around. Don't be stressing and worrying about who like it and who don't like it. Because guess what? You be done go to stroke and lose your mind and they still don't like you. I'm just saying. I don't care who don't like me. When they don't like you, that means you're doing something. Do you not know when you expire on this earth, they still gonna be talking about you? Oh yeah, she was this and she was that. The next generation gonna talk. But one thing about the truth, you gotta explain that to your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your great grandchildren. You gotta tell them that. You gotta tell them that. And somebody gonna tell them the truth and say, your mom lied, your poor lied. They ain't happen like that. If the mama lied The daddy a liar. So now they lying to the children. See, this the thing, and I'm about to get off here. I'm gonna leave y'all. This the thing. When this happened to me, I was 28 years. So people had all kind of different stories out there, whatever. So all us had children. So the children was saying all kind of stuff, and this happened, this and that. And now the truth is coming out, and people don't like that. Long as they can throw and sweep under the rug, everybody was quiet on the ground, quiet on the ground, until Jehovah started working on me, and He gave me a platform to tell my story. I didn't have women to come at me like they wanted to work with me, and I had one woman to say, I said, "Damn, why you don't call me no more?" She said, "I don't call you no more because when you was in the hospital, I kept calling you and you ain't answer the phone." So that's your reason, or is it another reason? Because I ain't never did you. Or is it something that I said that you wasn't familiar with and you didn't like it? Because this show wasn't about me not answering my phone in a time of being sedated and going through what I was going through with surgery in the hospital. But it's okay, Queen. Because then whatever reason you stop talking to me, that's between you and God. I'm just saying. And I hope it ain't nothing about your man, because I don't do nobody else man. I don't want nobody else man. I'm just saying. See, some of y'all women get caught up into certain things, and y'all have jealous spirits, and y'all be thinking somebody wants your man and all that kind of shit. That I don't want nobody man. And if you felt some type of way, you felt like I said something in a wrong way or whatever, you could have told me that, other than saying I stopped talking to you because you didn't answer your phone in the hospital. Wow. Y'all be blessed. And I love y'all. And guess what? God got a blessing for each one of us. Each and every one. For y'all being loyal and faithful. It ain't even about money on my platform. And people ask for money, they ask for Cash App and all that. But to all y'all, my loyal fans, God got a blessing for y'all. And y'all gonna thank me later. For y'all being faithful and dedicated to me means a lot. And everybody that come on my platform every day and they beat me there, God got a blessing for y'all. Y'all got an unexpected blessing about to come in y'all life. Just because y'all dedicate y'all time and invest your time. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Y'all could have been all on the Jerry Springer page. Y'all could have been where all the mess going on, but y'all chose to be over here for deliverance. God got something special for y'all. And I love y'all. And at the end of the day, if it's a time that I don't come on here, I know y'all be missing me. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to never leave y'all hanging. I love y'all and thank y'all. Y'all just don't know how much y'all mean to me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. I love y'all.